Greetings, Aries. Welcome to Tifa's Tarot, and I hope you're doing well wherever you are in the world. And today we're going to go ahead and take a look at your Sagittarius season tarot forecast for the Sagittarius season, okay? So Sagittarius season started on November 22nd and will last about a month until December 21st. So this will be a general reading where we are just going to be looking at what your current situation is, right? What's the dominant energy at this time? What are actions that you are taking, and then finally we're going to be looking at an outcome. All right, so remember, if the messages apply, fantastic, and remember, if the messages do not apply, please just go ahead and let it fly. All right, now with that being said, if you are an Aries and it is in your sun, your moon, or your rising, then it is my sincerest intention that this reading resonate with you in some capacity, and that you are able to take the messages that you hear from this reading and apply them to your own life, and always, always, always for your own highest good. All right, let's go ahead and get into it, Aries. Let's first look at your situation, okay? I do want to, at this time, encourage people to please comment, like, and subscribe. Please subscribe. I'm seeing about like 70% of views that I get, which aren't a lot, but 70% of people are not subscribing, so it would be very helpful if you could just go ahead and just click that subscribe button. All right, thank you so much, Aries. Okay, let's go ahead and look at your situation. What is Aries situation for Sagittarius season? Show me Aries situation. Okay, Two of Swords. There's some important decision that is upon you, okay? Could be a very difficult choice. You could be feeling a little bit stuck, right? Not really knowing, right? There could be some hidden information that you're not quite aware of, but it's definitely something to do with the decision. Oh, there's a lot of things being hidden. The moon here. This is your subconscious, but it's also could perhaps be referring to you making a decision and using your intuition to do that, okay? There's definitely a theme here of some hidden things that you're either hiding or are being hidden from you that you need to be aware of in regards to the situation. Okay. All right, we got two here. Seven of Swords, sneaky, trickery, some type of deceptive energy with the Eight of Cups. This is about walking away from something emotionally, okay? So, Aries, I see you making a decision that you don't really know which way to go, but you are intuitively making a decision that you could be making. Other people could think is kind of shady, but it's like the Seven of Swords energy is definitely about you being resourceful. There's an element of sneakiness to it, right? As you can kind of see by the card, but ultimately it's about doing things that are good for you, with yourself in mind, like doing whatever you can to kind of get ahead, okay? And it could even require you, or is asking of you, to kind of walk away from a situation, okay? With that Eight of Cups. And just let something go, okay? It's definitely a choice that you have to make. So I see you being faced with a situation regarding a choice here. You don't really know, and the choice that you have to make, it's not very obvious. There's not a very obvious decision to go in one direction or another, okay? So could require you to be a little bit more resourceful on your part to just get things moving, right? And get past this so that you can get to a state where you're not feeling so like unsatisfied, right? Okay, so that's the decision. Let's go ahead and take a look at what are the actions that Aries is taking during this season. Show me the actions Aries is taking during Sagittarius season. Show me the action Aries is taking. Okay, Ten of Wands. You're really kind of burnt out. There's a lot of burdens you've gotten here, but it's almost like, okay, the end is near, because tens are a culmination of things. It's like you've gone through all of the wands. Three of Pentacles. I don't know if this was in the reverse or not, but I'm getting the reversal. There's like just a lack of cooperation here. Okay, you feel like you're holding a very large bag, and you're kind of struggling with some of these obligations that you have. You just feel like you have a lot of responsibilities and duties, and a lack of cohesiveness. You got that High Priestess here, like you're really tapping, and you got the Moon and the High Priestess here. So the actions that you are taking, I think even at this time, something might just suddenly happen. I'm going to pull one more card for this action here. Okay. 4 Swords in reverse. So you're coming out of something where you're, I think, finally going to make a decision about things, right? It's like you are re-entering into the world. Maybe you've been isolated for some time, and it's like having held all of these burdens and feeling like people are not really supporting you in some way. I feel like intuitively it's going to force you to really just kind of like reawaken yourself, and like not to be so disillusioned or to feel like you... If this is in regards to other people, there could be other people in your life that you don't feel are really helping you in some way. And as a matter of fact, you could be kind of burdened by just their presence. And it's not anything that they are intentionally manipulating you with. Is just this scenario, is just what it is. Sometimes people can be a burden on you, and it's not their intention to be so. It's just that the frequency of how the two of you align, it just becomes like you could be their light, and but for some reason they are a burden to you in some way, and it's just like not really working for you. And I feel like you've been kind of retreating perhaps with this person, because I do think this has to do with the person. I feel like you've been retreating. Maybe there's something about this person you can't quite put your finger on that you don't like. Let's say you're in a partnership with a person and everything is going great, but there's something about just the way your interaction is with them that you feel very burdened by their presence in some way, where you could be even hiding parts of yourself. So there's something about this that you really want to walk away from, because you're not really emotionally content here. And I see you doing, like, you could be feeling like terrible about wanting to go outside of that connection, but you don't know why you feel the way that you do. And it could have been like you've been in this this relaxation mode, like you guys have been in the sanctuary together, you know, and then suddenly you just kind of are not really that satisfied with it. So let's just see an outcome here. Got the 5 of Wands in the reverse position, but I'm not going to take that because there's a mountain of cards that came out here. So let's just shuffle that. You saw that was the 5 of Wands, right? So if that comes out again, it'll be a confirmation. All right. Let's get an outcome for Aries for this season. What is an outcome for Aries? All right, King of Pentacles. Focusing in on your money. Being really ambitious. Prioritizing finances. Ooh. Temperance. Okay. So not really, your outcome is like, you're not blowing anything up. And the Tower in reverse, this is averting a disaster, deciding really not to change. I see you feeling burdened by wanting to make a decision, perhaps maybe to walk away from a job, to walk away from a relationship, right? Maybe at the moment you're just like, this is just too much for me. There's just too many burdens. Things are not really working out. There's just the lack of teamwork, or like I'm like a poor maintaining of like conflict, like that's happening at this time, right? But I see you really coming out of that phase where you're just like not being okay with just being comfortable and just like retreating. You're coming out of that, and I think it's gonna bring a lot of abundance and prosperity here, right? Where I think the approach you're deciding to take, it's gonna be in temperance, right? Where it's gonna be in balance, right? Temperance is about balance, but it's also about just creating harmony in your life, okay? And by doing that, you are going to avoid a disaster, right? Really? Oh, God. I'm so sorry. Kitty. This is my buddy, Clyde. Clyde. Okay. So that's what I see for you. That's what Tarot has in store for you for this month, okay? Tough decisions, but I think that you are going to be focusing in more on your abundance, right? That's going to be the deciding factor. Whether that, if that job stays or goes, is going to be like, is it helpful to you or for you or not? Okay, okay. All right, let's go ahead and pull one card from the Chakra Insight Oracle for Aries. What is one card from the Chakra Insight Oracle for Aries? Okay, so you got two different energies. One is about focusing in on your heart chakra, really working in on that frequency, right? Doing meditations to kind of help strengthen your heart chakra so that you are more emotionally receptive at this time. And your other is your will, right? This is to do with your throat chakra, expression, assertiveness, self-control, and direction. Okay, so that has a lot to do with that Temperance card too, which was your outcome. We'll go ahead and just read a little bit of that. So as you move in the direction of your heart's calling, your will aligns with the universe, allowing your highest path to unfold before you. This card encourages you to acknowledge who you are and to practice living in alignment with this, to speak up, communicate, and fully express your truth. When we have a strong will, we are not forceful. Instead, we are simply secure in who we are and what we are doing. We do not need to control or dominate others, nor do we allow ourselves to be pulled off course or knocked off balance. When our will is engaged, there is quiet, humble strength in our words and actions. Our unique path unfolds before us as our true will and that of the universe aligns. A strong will allows our truth to shine. Okay? All right, dear Aries, those are your messages from the Tarot and from the Chakra Insight Oracle. I hope this was helpful for anyone who listened to this message in its entirety. Please do comment, like, and subscribe for additional content. And I do offer personals, so do feel free to book me for one if you so feel. And you can see the information to my Calendly in the About section of this channel and in the description of the video. Thank you so much, Aries. I hope you have a blessed and wonderful, wondrous what is this season? Sagittarius season. All right, bye. I'm gonna go feed my cat.